Well, hello. I'm Wendy Shelley and welcome to my studio. I'm so excited. I have so much information to give you today in such a short amount of time. But first, let me give you a heads up. This is my very first video. My very first YouTube channel. I'm very nervous. So if you don't mind, hang in there with me for just a little bit. This video is an introductory video. This video is going to introduce you to 3 components today. There's so much good information coming. It's mind-boggling, okay? I have got so much to tell you guys. I just hope that you're willing to take this journey with me, okay? First of all, I am Wendy Shelley. I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I have been married 30 years. I had to think for a minute. It's been so long. Been married 30 years. We have 2 children and we have a grandchild. We live on a farm about 20 miles inland from the coast, from the actual beach. Old farm, old family homestead, actually. But no, it's not a working farm now. I do not farm at all. Nope. It's all I can do to keep up with what I do in my daily activities, let alone farm. So we do have a small garden. We have some chickens, some dogs, a cat, you know, so it's like a crazy farm around here at times. But anyway, so enough of that. Let me explain to you who I am as an artist. I began painting in 2006. I have done some things prior to 2006, which were more decorative, mural, cobblestone, block, brick stuff that I painted. In 2006, I decided I wanted to become a fine art artist. And I'll go into more of that. I will put more puzzle pieces together as the videos come along, and you'll get the whole story eventually, okay? And boy, is it one story. So anyway, in 2006, and started painting, started learning how to paint. I knew absolutely nothing about fine art painting. In 2010, I went from acrylics, which is what I began in, to oils. And I have been selling and rocking and rolling just about ever since. I did a marine series about 4 years ago that really kicked off my career. So it's been a lot of hard knocks because I do not have any professional training. Do I want to say that I'm self-taught? Well, to me, I don't know if you really want to say the word self-taught. Self-learned, yes, because I had to have someone there helping me. I've done everything from workshops, read every book that I could possibly get my hands on, watched every video I could possibly watch. I did phone coaching for a while, for a couple years, under a master artist. So as far as, but actual university, no university, no trade school, blah, 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 blah. So what I've learned is not been easy for me. It's been extremely hard, but it's been so rewarding. And the tips that I've picked up, wow, I think they could really help a lot of you. Now, why am I doing this? Well, first of all, let me say, I'm going to be doing tutorial videos for beginners or intermediate. I'm going to be giving you painting tips and tricks on oils, acrylics, and other mediums. Some of the techniques they use can be used across the board, even photography. And I know nothing about photography, but you'll understand later as we go along. I'm going to be giving product reviews. We may even be, who knows where it's going to lead us. Maybe even doing some auctioning off. I can show you guys how to market, how to sell your work. There's so much information bottled up in my head that I can't give it all to you at once. It's mind-boggling, and I can't handle it all at once. So I know you're not going to be able to handle it all at once. So we'll see how it goes. But if you're willing to take this journey with me, please go down below and subscribe. Leave some kind comments, please, because like I said, this is only got to get better from here. It's only got to go up from here, and it's going to be worth it. I promise you. Like and send comments. Now, Why did I decide to do this? Okay, so when COVID-19 came along, let me back up. Let me back up. I have work in galleries, retail shops, furniture stores, specialty shops, other establishments from all up and down the South Carolina coast, into South Carolina, up into North Carolina, and up into the North Carolina mountains. I have sold from galleries across the United States. So I have work that I've sold. I've shown and done trade shows across the state, several states, and across the country have I sold, from galleries. I am an international artist, meaning I have sold and sell internationally. I have collectors international. I've not traveled international, but I have collectors that are international. I have students that I have been teaching. I have had hundreds of students in classes, in either fine art classes or acrylic classes, oil classes, etc. Coaching students, that's something fairly new that I've done started over the past couple years, is phone coaching. So when COVID-19 came along, everything started shutting down, and then it was like, ooh, now what? What are we going to do? Well, so we've been muddling through this far, and some places have been hit really hard, and my heart goes out to the restaurateurs. I'm telling you, the restaurants have been hit really hard, but so have some other places, retail shops, retail stores, furniture stores, gift shops. A lot of places have been hit, and that includes the art world, galleries, etc. I have sold a few pieces since the pandemic started online, which I'm very fortunate and very blessed to have done that. I know there's a lot of people that have been hit a whole lot worse than I have. And I feel like that I have some information that can help you guys get started in your craft, help you guys get started painting, if that's what you choose to do. I have stories from my life that have just brought me to where I am that would, oh gosh, don't even know if I want to go there or not. But my bottom line is saying this. I know how important my art has been to me during difficult times. What do I mean by that? No, I am not a therapist. I do not claim to be a therapist. But I can tell you from experience how art has helped me get through those hard times. It's been amazing. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you who have thought about starting painting and not sure where to start, this is a good place to start. I can help you. I promise I can help you. So if you are willing to take this journey with me, what I'll do is in each video, I'm going to give you a little bit of a nugget of something, a story, a funny story, a sad story. We may laugh, we may cry, I don't know. A nonchalant story, I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly what the story is going to be or what's going to happen, but I do know this. I will be giving instruction and tutorials in every video. And just as I promised at the end of this video, I'm going to give you one of my best tips for beginner painters. Now, my next video is we're going to basically start from the beginning. I do have a course that I teach in my classroom, but we are not able to hold classroom right now. So I'm not going to give you the whole course, but I am going to give you a good bit of the nuggets out of those courses through these videos, through YouTube. Trust me, it's enough to last us for years. So I'm going to do my best if you'll just hang in there with me, okay? Might be a ride that you'll never forget. might be something we might want to continue on, might be something we might not. I really don't know. I just know that I need to do something, and here we are. Okay, so all that being said, my best tip, not my best tip, one of my best tips that I have for beginner artists is whenever you're selecting supplies, this is a big question, and I know you're going to have a ton of questions about supplies, about brushes, and I'm going to get through all that starting next video next week. What do you buy? Well, a lot of people may, or a lot of other instructors or artists may not agree with me, but I'm telling you what worked for me and what I found that worked for me. One of the best, people will tell you, or other instructors will tell you, do not buy, or they will tell you to buy student grade paints. You don't need the expensive stuff. Can it get expensive? Absolutely it can. Does it need to? No, it does not need to. But if you're going to invest, the best place to invest your money is in a good quality paint. And here's the reason why. A good quality paint is going to last you longer than a cheaper paint. It doesn't matter if it's acrylics. It doesn't matter if it's oils. It's going to have more pigment in it. So it's going to perform better and it's going to last longer. So then you're going to say, well, I'm just practicing. So why am I going to? Well, let me say this to you. Yes, you are practicing, but if it's going to perform better for you, then you're going to get better results. An experienced artist will know what to do and how to handle a cheaper paint because of the problems that it can give you better than a novice or, a beginner. Better than a beginner painter. So one of my best tips I can give you when you're buying, okay, brushes, yeah, some people say buy the best brushes. Well, here's the thing. You can't paint without paint. You have to have paint. But you can paint without a paintbrush. You can paint with your fingers, your hands. Some people paint with their bodies. You can paint with sponges, with Q-tips, with cotton balls, with sticks. You can paint with so many other things to create a work of art. But you have to have paint. Okay? So that's my best tip for you today is whenever you're buying, buy a good quality. We'll talk next week about some of the brands. No, I'm not being sponsored. And no, I'm not getting paid for any of for the brands that I'm telling you. So we'll cover that for next week. Okay. So if you like and you're intrigued by what's going on here and what I'm talking about and want to take this journey with me and step out with me, do as a southerner would say, mash that like button below and subscribe. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Take care.